You know, for some airlines, Thanksgiving week could be the most profitable week of the year for them. Certainly among the most profitable. They need a strong week of travel, and it's off to a relatively smooth start. Yes, there's some weather moving into the upper Midwest, but we had a record number of flights for this week that are going to be taking off or did take off yesterday. Going to be close to that on Sunday. Yesterday and Sunday, those are the two busiest days. By the way, capacity, it has rebounded from the government shutdown. And when you take a look at airports around this country, you might sit there and say to yourself, well, did anybody cancel their flights because they were concerned that the government shutdown might have a carryover effect, a hangover effect on the airlines? No, that's not happening. In fact, you're going to have a record number of 31 million people traveling for what's considered Thanksgiving week when you strap the days before the holiday and after the holiday together. Take a look at the airline index. The guidance is unchanged for the fourth quarter for almost all airlines. In fact, I haven't heard one yet say, you know, because of the shutdown, we're going to redo our guidance. The impact is probably between $150 and $200 million. That's the estimate, according to Bank of America, per airline. Significant, but not enough to change guidance at this point. And if it's a smooth week this week, that sets up the fourth quarter to potentially be what they were expecting, and therefore you don't see the guidance changing. Take a look at American, Delta, Southwest, and United. They have all come back a little bit from the government shutdown. But overall, guys, this has not been the year they thought it was going to be. Back in January, there have just been too many issues, repeated issues throughout the year that have just kept these airline shares from rising to the levels that many expected earlier this year.